Howdy, hey, it's SK. When we last left off, I don't remember, actually. Well, hell, no time like the present to find out what the hell I did. So, there is that. Yay. It's a mystery! Okay, first of all, get that music playing. That's right, it just came screaming back to me now. I remember now. I basically had all of my generals poised to attack, like this dude, all of these dudes here, and then all of these dudes down here. Those dudes incidentally have names, but I couldn't really tell you what they are, and I don't really care at the moment. Still, care not. Caring is not happening. Okay, so... Excuse me? Yeah, that's what I thought. Oh man, Leon, like... I love this emulator with, you know, at the bottom of my heart, with the bottom of my heart, to the bottom of my heart? Whatever. This emulator is awesome and it makes me happy. Having said that, one of the few things that it still needs to kind of work on is the sound effect, which is just a smidgen off, and I know that sounds so weird, but there are a couple of sounds that are just super, just enough off-key that it makes my brain do things I don't want it to do. So, but, you know, it's the only emulator that actually plays Saturn games, like, at all. I look forward to seeing more about the Abaus, or whatever the hell it is, because that's also Android capable, and I actually went and started researching. You know, I should probably be doing something relating to the game, probably, as I'm chatting up old times and whatnot and things. Harpy, so I need mages and archers. Got it. Who has mages? I have mages and archers. Both. Yay! It's like past me was actually looking out for future me. What the hell is this noise? Gustav is kind of garbage. Razak is definitely garbage, but what the hell? I'll take him. Why not? You can tell this is a definite shift in my methodology here, because I'm like, sure, fine, I'll take him, whatever. But let's see how many people I can take down at once. Dragons. That's scary. Okay. Samurai. Problem solved. I need me some vipery goodness. Maline's pretty baller, so I'll take her too, and the question is whether I want Aisha. She's pretty okay, but she doesn't have a lot. But Grill, he's kind of eh. Wait, did I not take Viper? Excuse me? Viper, there we go. And the question is, the options that I have presented to me here are, well, these two are out, so it would be between Aaron, Hagain, the Grill, and Aisha. And they are very, very, very mage heavy, so I may as well go ahead and give it a shot. Because I got that. I have all of the people here, and I do mean all of them. Monk, mage, I hate you too with the fiery passion of 1,000 suns. And I think what I may do is I may just cheese this and go through here. Cavalry. Because I don't have anybody to send at this point. Let me see. Yeah, he has nobody. He has nobody. So yeah, he has nobody to actually reinforce to there, so... Bueller. There we go. Let me see, let's throw in... I'll throw Dane. I'll take him out there, because I can, basically. I'm actually going to send him up this way, which sounds strange, but there's a method to my madness, I promise. But, anyway, back to what I was saying before, because apparently I can't keep a straight thought for more than 5 seconds. I actually found, I think it was called like the RetroArch or something like that, which is like an all-in-one Android-based emulator thingy-madoodle, which has basically made my life a lot more interesting in the past week or two. Playing all of the old retro games I had in the past, and I know I have somewhere buried in a storage facility, one would say. Well, one would say, but you'd sound like a retard if you did, in a storage unit somewhere. Ooh, Mr. Army, enter please. Thank you. Now I'm gonna go ahead and I'm actually going to deploy you over here, actually. Because I could use you for other things. Any of the grill, Gain, Aaron. And I could actually take these people with me. Oops. Okay. Now, let me see if this plan will work. I hope it will work. It should work, because, I mean, they wouldn't have the freaking town here if it didn't. Okay, he's going in that direction. Goody. Now, are you gonna go the way I expect you to? Yay! Thank you, AI! Appreciate it. You all smooches and kisses and whatnot. But, the addition of this retro arc, not even an addition, it's something that's been around for apparently quite some time, and I'm just a Neanderthal living in a cave. But my discovery of this has now kind of, I wouldn't say necessarily reignited my love for Yabaos, but it's made me, like, care about its existence in some, you know, sliver of fashion. Because before I have SSF Emulator, and I have now a Sega Saturn that can actually run things for once. So I'm like, what the hell do I need the Yabaos for? It is inferior in every single solitary way. Well, apparently it seems that the Yabaos also runs on Android, which is apparently a thing that people can do. So, you know, and apparently that one is all straight up open source and whatnot, and it's actually, having researched it a little bit, that's right, Dragon Force 1 has spells. Spell shortcut, that's always a nice thing to have. I keep forgetting about that information. Seriously, Varshul, you could, like, do a bit of a better job here, please. Because they may just murder you, I'm just saying here. Never mind, I lied. Never mind, I lied. You were completely safe from harm because archers are bad, and they should feel bad about fighting archers. The one sole redeeming feature. But it has reignited, or like I said, it's even just started my barest interest with, oops, let's go ahead and hit you defensive mode goodiness. There you go. What are you guys doing? What are you, wait, whoa, no, stand by. What am I doing? Buttons. Why am I retarded, Nate? Why are you doing that? But it has actually made me kind of care about this additional emulator, which is now apparently the source, and I know that the Sega Saturn is probably to date the most complete. I'm making a bit of a sad, icky face right now. You can't see it, but it's there. It's actually made me kind of interested in this project as a just, you know, thing that exists in the universe. So, you know, I used to say, what the hell's the point of it? You know, if you have the SSF, what's the point of it? Well, you know, if it's open source and it's something that they can use to improve the Sega Saturn modding community, make something that makes Sega Saturn games available on a wider array of platforms, you know, that actually, you know, because let's face it here, like, these CDs that everyone was like, oh my god, these things will last so much longer than everything else, it was like considered the future, you know what I mean? And the CDs are getting old, you know what I mean? And not even just the CDs, you know, they're getting worn out, they're getting cracked, and even beyond that, you know, the systems themselves, you know, Sega Saturns aren't being made anymore. They haven't been in production for quite some time. So the pieces are, well, they're disappearing quickly. So it's more to the point that, you know, the hardware is breaking apart, so unless you actually want to reverse engineer everything involving the hardware itself, creating a digital medium for that kind of goodness can actually be kind of like the next best step, and probably, honestly, you know, I mean, the next logical step. Because right now, the hardware mediums are kind of dying out a little bit. You can see it now in current, you know, just current formats in general, that's right, I have shortcuts made. But, you can find it in today's medium. Why? Really, Wind Dancer? That's when you choose to do that? I have an entire army surrounding me and you choose to do that? If I lose because... Okay, so let's retreat here for a second. Let's get these guys away. Oh, I'm dead. I'm dead because I'm pretty sure that'll kill my girl. Like, guaranteed that's probably gonna die. I'm gonna die, god damn it. Alright, so, thank you AI for being a total bastard, but that's par for the course with Union, so that's what I get. On the plus side, now I have Garrius, who can just kind of swoop in and take all the glory, because fuck Ryzak. But anyway, that's what I was saying before during my rant before I got distracted by shiny objects for 16,000 times. You know, digital medium is becoming the norm because hardware medium is kind of falling apart. A lot of it's going by the wayside, You know, how many NES systems are still around? I mean, those things are going on 30 years old? If they aren't already, damn it, me, buttons, they exist for reasons, shortcuts! I played that question again, I'm sorry. But, there's, NESs are 30 plus years old now. They don't run the way they're supposed to. It's getting increasingly more rare to find them. You see repro cards like the Retron 5, the Retron 3, things like that, where you can use the hardware. And it looks, I actually researched it a lot, it actually looked really cool. It's a shame that, I don't even think I really have any NES cards anymore. I think I gave those away a while ago. I know that I have a storage cart that has a whole bunch of old, that has Sega Saturn games. I think I even have a couple of Dreamcast games. I don't know if my brother left those back or not. But, I have those games. I found out that while by researching all of this, that, just for shiggles, I actually looked it up and found out that my copy of Brigand 9 for the PS1 is actually going on eBay for over $100. Like, what the hell is wrong with you people? It's $100 for that game? That game's not even that good. I think I actually mentioned this in a previous episode, as a matter of fact, so I may be retarded. If that is the case, I apologize, because that's something I'm good at. Yes, I'm aware of such information. Game, thank you. Okay, thank you. Next battle. Yay. Nevertheless, it's just interesting how, dynamic has shifted, in the past even 10 years to where, digital medium is now the norm, and buying, hard copies of something, hard copies of anything, any game whatsoever, you buy a hard copy of it, I mean, it's considerably less common than it was in the past. Now, I don't want to make the same mistake I did last time. Nope. So, because the last time I tried this, she basically kicked my ass. And harpies are bad against mages, so I would rather not have my ass get kicked. I'm sorry, Scar. This is for your own good, pal. Believe me, you'll get your comeuppance. I may, just for the shiggles of it, I may actually retreat. So that way Scar can come in and basically beat the shit out of her. So I can get that little war moment out of the way and be like, what is her name? Scythe? Yeah, I do that. She has mages, right. I remember now. It took me a second. I really having some sort of weird, like, shortcuts, see? I know shortcuts. Disperse. Okay. Advance. Buttons. Y. RSL. There we go. I had to remember range. The thing that I can do. She's getting hit, but I can't risk it this time. Like, they've gotta... Of course not. Of course you do that. I hate you so much, Scythe. All of you. I hate you so much. You just murdered all of my people. I hate you so much. That's why I do my little, like... God, I hate you so much. That is precisely why I do that disperse, advance thing in every other scenario, because even though they take hits to the face, my soldiers survive, which means that if enough soldiers survive when they reach them, they will be destroyed utterly. I can't retreat, so she's gonna get injured again. Of course she's gonna get injured again. You know, Yana, you were like the sacrificial lamb of this game. I don't take that, I don't take any sort of pride in that. You have my, apologies for that. Because that was not what I mean for you to do. I want you to be awesome. I want you to succeed and be like the most kick-ass character in my army. But that has a tendency to kind of not happen because I'm bad. So, I am sorry. Nevertheless, you did kill enough of her troops that chances are Scar will be able to survive and take her out, so that is a plus. So thanks for taking one for the team. So much for retreating. I hate everything about you guys. Just saying. I hate you guys so much. I hate you guys so much. Man. Alright, Shea. Maybe you can do a little bit better. Maybe. Maybe. No guarantees, but maybe. So yeah, long story short about the whole Sega Saturn emulator McJigger. Emulators are cool. They help me play games that I love in a medium that is actually, you know, reusable format, provided that, you know, we don't blow ourselves back to the Stone Age and all that good stuff. But that is a political discussion for another day, and probably another video knowing my dumb ass. Knowing my mom. And if anybody gets... well, you know, Volume's not a much of a pain in the ass, so I'll put it to that one. They hurt! They hurt! God, they hit so hard! They take... I mean, that's the downside of that Disperse Advance, is that, you know, the general's going to be tanking shots to the face, and for generals like this that have such a high command stat, they're going to be hitting you more often than not, so, you know, the odds of you, you know, getting out of it unscathed are not exactly what I would call likely. Please kill one of the mages. Please. Please. Again. Okay. Well, you know what? Screw it. This is not going nearly as well as I hoped. Of course it's not, because that's how I roll. Fuck your shit. Alright, Scar. V2. Yeah, that's... I was always kind of hoping that there would be another bit of, like, specific dialogue beyond the first one I saw. That's probably asking for too much, though. Okay, so let's do Disperse. Because I'm not playing this shit this time. I'm sorry, Scar, you're just gonna have to tank some shots to the face. I hope you don't mind. You'll have to make do. I hate you, sorry. I hate you with a burning passion. So much. All of the hatred ever. But you know what? I can do this, so bite me. Ha ha ha. Suck it. Anyway, so let's go melee. She can't cast anything. She can't do anything to break the time. So, oh god, they're going in onesie-twosies. No, that's not what you're trying to do. No. Onesie-twosie shit, that's not how you're supposed to strategize the thingies with the stuff. But that's what I get for meleeing, because that basically means they all run into corner and then run single file up, because that's apparently how they roll. Of course. But I won! Scar won a battle against her. Ooh. And just for the shits of it, I'm gonna have Scar take him down again. Gull has no magic left. So, he has 15 harpies. He's probably gonna lose about 6 of them. The product of running forward. Oh, I get the spurs, I can do that trick as well at the same time. And I may as well. I may take another couple of shots to the face, but, you know, it's worth it. Scar's a big boy. He's got a scar for a reason. It tells everybody how badass he is. You know, he's a boss and isn't afraid, you know, he isn't a, what is it? I screwed up the meme, I can't remember what it is. It's like, he's bad and isn't I'm assuming it's like he's bad and he's not afraid of anything, but he's bad and he's not of anything, or some shit like that. I don't remember the terminology to it. I screwed up the meme, I'm sorry, internet. I tried. I'm just bad. And I do actually feel bad, so if you got that, it makes you feel any better. Okay. Free EXP for you. Now, the thing about Leon is that I need to give him some better people like F and Stat, man. I can't remember endgame. Well, actually, it doesn't even matter endgame because he's not going to be fighting the same bosses that he will be fighting if he would not have chosen one that is last week, so I guess his boss doesn't really matter. And if he's Monk versus Vlad, then you'll kick Vlad's ass, no problem. Again, shortcuts, but this time it's more laziness than anything. You know, kick Vlad's ass, no problem. My issue is with the, you know, the preceding battles, that shrine battle of death and death, in which I hate everything and all it stands for, because monks are terrible. So I really need to, like, find me some Dragon Crest or something as the long story of that, the long and short of that. Story-wise, I think it's magical. It's Magica and Crystal Castle? Crystal or Claystall or something like that. It's Crystal Castle, I think. Or maybe that's Zombie Crests. I don't know. I'm gonna have to look it up again. I'm looking up freaking game FAQs, people. What the hell is my deal? What is wrong with me? There's something mentally... Well, we always knew there was something mentally wrong. But this is a level of dopage that I just thought something. They're gonna run away and they're gonna immediately run to that castle that has nobody in it. Oh, balls. Didn't think about that. This is why you're supposed to think things through. This is why you think shit through, people. This is why planning is good, folks. Because if you don't, you get your ass kicked. Because I'm going to get my ass kicked. What? Cool, I'm gonna get free troops. Awesome. That's heartening. Okay, what the hell am I gonna do? Because they're gonna immediately turn around and attack this guy. And as good as Dane is, cough, he ain't that damn good. Okay, who has... I like the name Gator. I'll just do that. You know. Nothing is greater than golfing with a gator, from what I understand. So, how can you say no to that? Oh boy, yay. This is great. This is exactly what I'm looking for in a battle. Oh wait, no, this is right. That's right. This is the basically the dead people who are going to now die to my might and things. Who do I want me to give? Well, Aisha only has 20 mages, so this is pretty much the only useful thing she's going to have to begin with, so... Sounds like fun to me. So, let's go ahead and get this show on the road. Now, chances are she may draw out, and unlike Dragon Force 2, as mentioned, drawing out does take them both out of the pool, which is unfortunate. However, does she have especially goodness? Holy Shield, no. I mean, OP spell, and I hate it with every fiber of my being. Truly. Well and truly. Stand by. There we go. You know, if this were a two-player game and I saw somebody do this, I would get so pissed off. I mean, I would just rage quit the game anytime I saw somebody with mages because there was literally nothing you can do. It's the most broken shit ever and I love it. I mean, they should be thinking about this kind of stuff when you're trying to balance a game as, you know, or maybe this was intended. Maybe this was supposed to be a useful strategy. Seriously. Woman, could you, like, I don't know, hit, maybe? That'd be pretty gnarly. You're not helping me. Tactics. Stand by. Double your pleasure, double your fun. Now, you got 39 seconds left. Hopefully you can, okay, thank you. That's a start. Why didn't I not resurrect? I'm retarded. Derp fucking der. I'm a freaking priest. I have res spells. Use them. Utilize those abilities that you have. That's why they're there. Wow. I can tell myself that until the cows come home, but I'm probably not going to remember because derp. Now. actually make that a thing. Chances are she's going to draw out because she apparently has the lowest command stat ever seen on God's green earth. Or I guess Astria's green earth, I don't know. I don't want to screw up the lore here. And it's been now 30 seconds and this mage is yet to hit. Hey! There's a shot. There's one shot. Okay. I'm not doing this. I don't care if I lose people in the meantime. Just make the bad man stop. For the love of God. There you go. I honestly don't care if I'm losing people because that means they have the opportunity to hit. Tactics. Regroup. Okay, are you going to stand in the right spot? Yes! Good! Now, you have 15 seconds to take 3/4 of the way down to the health bar. You can make it... Alright, that works too. I honestly wasn't expecting it, but shit, I'm not going to complain. Okay, Aisha. One more time. Old time's sake. Really wish I'd rezzed before they retreated, because I would now have like 16 mages instead of 5. Because that's how the game's exploit works. I mean, that's how the game strategy works. Let's go ahead, stand by. Actually, let's go ahead and retreat. Tactics. So that way they're all in one group of groupiness. Resurrect. Behold, a miracle. Alright. Buttons are a thing that I can do. Now look at that, yay! They're all running in perfect alignment. Which means I don't have to sacrifice more people than absolutely needed. That kinda hurt. Gotta say, I'm not a fan. Not appreciating it. Okay, regroup. So that way people will purposely run as far back as possible. That way I can guarantee people are on either side and I can expedite the process without wasting more than I need to. I want to get back to 5 soldiers, but shit, she just like 3v1'd these guys with no issue whatsoever. So that just saved me 4 generals worth of difficulty in attempting to take care of all of these shenaniganry. Now, am I going to be able to make it in time? Is the question that I would like to ask. God damn. I am hurting for people pretty badly over there, actually. What do I have up here? I've already forgotten. Not what I was hoping. Okay. This is what happens when you're aggressive. Oh, hello. Welcome back. How are you? I'm an otter. I don't know where that came from specifically, but sure. Now, the problem is, I've already wasted her MP on resurrecting, so now I have 5 mages and that's it. So now I really have to be super, super careful about what I do, or else I am screwed if I... No, Sayaka, I don't think you will take care of these guys single-handedly. I hate the bear. Break it to you. To be honest, I don't know if I actually really gain anything in terms of actually running these guys up here versus just sitting them there in front of the general. But it makes me feel a lot better about it. It makes me feel like I'm being somehow useful. And I suppose it makes it slightly more interesting to see another sprite on the screen rather than just seeing a fireball appear out of nowhere and shoot somebody in the face. Although, let's admit it, that's kind of interesting in and of itself. So I'm pretty sure I've bugged out their AI, or alternately, the AI has bugged out their own AI. So I sincerely doubt they're going to retreat again since they've already done it once. I wonder if that's actually baked in, or if that was just a, you know, if that was just an oversight of some kind. Because it was baked in, it's almost kind of clever in a way that they don't want you to just have this constant, you know, repeating loop of death where somebody retreats and then you can never actually progress in the game because this army just keeps running back and forth and you can't do anything to stop it. So it might have actually been baked in to prevent that kind of fun times from happening, shall we say. Stand by. Now let's see if your aim is any better this time. Well, hey, it only took you 10 seconds to hit rather than 30, so that's a plus. 2 shots in 10 seconds. You better be proud. I guess the blind one got shot and killed at some point. Sweet. I got 3 soldiers. Maybe. If I can actually hit somebody in the next 40 seconds, which I sincerely hope you should do. Because, you know, it's not hard to shoot somebody. Thank you. Thank you, Mage. Appreciated. Mwah, mwah. Okay. This girl is gonna get so much EXP. She may even be level 6 by the end of this. Ooh. Not tedious at all. Excuse me. I was yawning, which is why you just heard about 15 seconds of silence. Because I try to stay silent when yawning, because otherwise I sound basically like a dying gazelle or a gargling chewy. All of those hip Star Wars references that you're not going to hear, you know, for another probably 3 weeks or so. Because I'm timely. Alright, Sophie. Have fun storming the castle. By the way, you're going to be staying in dungeon of it, so, you know, they're not going to be the most 5-star of accommodations. Or 4-star of accommodations, I don't know. Involve stars of some kind. And the stars are supposed to mean something, so, you know, please shoot her in the face. I'm running out of dead air to fill here. Aisha, please. Thank you. Now, my question is... That was my question, exactly. Again, see? Gargling chewy. I can't help it. It's just how it comes out. For anybody who